Got one on your right. All clear, all clear. Car on your left. All clear, all clear. The leader is pitting now.
How long was the damage fix?
3.5.
Not bad.
Car on your right. Still there? Hold your line. Keep left. All clear, all clear.
So do you have any whoopsies over street?
Car on your right. Still there? Hold your line.
Gotcha.
Still there. All clear, all clear.
I spun her out in the bus stop on my first stint. Didn't hit anything, but
Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left. Car on your right. All clear, all clear. Got one on your left. Clear on the left. Car on your right.
I'm contemplating just
Still
spotting
there.
for somebody.
Clear on the right.
All right.
No, we went through this yesterday or today or whatever. You're racing.
I stuck so bad,
Then-
dude. Larry
then-
will kick my ass.
Then
at
wreck,
Darlington.
then wreck it and then spot.
Why? There's nothing to gain for starting. Gotta love it.
That's the guy at 17th. We're racing him.
Yeah, they're lap ahead of us, I think at least.
Yeah,
They
because I had to
Overstreet. They
repair.
put this guy. Coral caught him right and passed him, and it was a great battle. I mean, they were within a second of each other, almost half a stint. It was a great battle. Then I get in, and that's when they put this Caleb guy in who was running, clocking off 145s left and right. So I let the leaders behind me, right, were coming through the infield, and I think it was in the last horseshoe. I just pulled the far left, let him go, and I see Caleb right behind him, like on his tail. They get on the straightaway before the bus stop, and the leader just moves out of his way. Just like, you go. The best comment on chat, it was hilarious. I normally had to shut off, but I had it on for some reason. Two cars are battling. One's a lap car, right? Way lap down, 24th or 25th, and P6 or 8 cars behind him, and he's just frustrated. And he tells him he needs to get off the track in the bus stop and just take the cones out. He said those cones won't hurt your car.
Oh, I heard that.
Like, what? The cones won't hurt your car.
I got an innie.
It makes it fun. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
Car on your left. Stay right. All clear, all clear. Got one on your left. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Yeah.
Got one on your left.
Right.
All right, man.
That's
that car is a
frustrating.
lap down. All clear, all clear.
The car in front of me has the highway patrol paint.
Okay, it's so funny. My trading paints is so screwed up. That car in front of you has our paint on it. I mean, I shut it down
Got
because
one
I
on your
was
right.
lagging so bad spotting,
Keep left.
and
I didn't mean
when I
by
turned it back on,
myself.
none of the paints
Ding
match.
All clear, all clear.
And they actually
I said
change.
Keegan joined.
It's training. Chat, yeah. It's entertaining when you're not in the car.
I wonder if his balls are dropping next year.
Oh, when the race started, Coro's stint, there was a kid, he had to be 12. He was fast as hell. But the usual kid chat, right? Blah, 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 shut up.
Pitting this lap, pitting this lap.
Car on your right. Stay left.
19 teams
Still
out.
there? Hold your line.
At a
Clear on the
49.
right.
One was disqualified.
Got one on your right.
How do you get disqualified here?
Stay left.
100X.
No,
All right, man,
100X
that car is a lap
is
down.
drive-through or
Clear
whatever.
on the right.
And then every 20 after. There's no max limit. Must have done something bad.
Didn't stop for a black flag. Didn't do a drive-through.
Could be. Oh, damn it. No Talent Motorsports is out. Which one? Oh, the ones that got disqualified? Yeah, yeah. Okay. It was P10 at the time when I was in the car and Coral was spotting. He was a squirrel off the track almost every other turn, and and then spun it, hit something not hard, but you could tell the team called him in and they swapped him out. They were like, "You're done." Saying there's some teams with like 7 drivers in their roster.
Down around the outside there,
Well,
Roland.
when they're all kids overnight, you finally
that's
certain ones that mom will let them play.
Right.
Or you get the ones with wives going, "You're doing what?"
Yeah, right. I just got that look when I said it. Huh?
And then,
Okay.
then did you go in with your pocketbook and lobby so you're okay?
Oh no, I don't love you like that. I'm more of this is how it's gonna be. In a nice way. I've loved it though. I mean, I can't wait for Sebring.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm gonna do that with you.
well, I think we need to field 2 cards. That's what Carl
Yeah,
was talking about.
that's what Coral wants to do. Yeah.
But I feel like in this race, I could almost do 3 stints and be fine. You know,
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
fine with getting out of the car after 2, but it's almost like 3, but that would be fine.
Negative.
Right. It's going to be short.
See, I planned that with the 30, 40 minutes of repair.
Hmm.
Oh, plus your 5. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Well. You know what? Ed got hit, but it said no. We're not going to do that to Ed.
It did. I got my first stint, got doored, and then had the guy bump drafting the shit out of me. 0x. I mean, in the car without a scratch. I think iRacing is just like, okay, this guy needs some help. Really?
You know,
Got one
like
on your
like
right.
when I bumped it there too, it didn't seem anything
left.
changed.
I think we've
That
lost
car
a
is a lap
solid
down.
second to
Clear on
second
the
and a
right.
half in this car.
Well, that's because I got the nose pushed up to make more
Car on
downforce.
your right.
Okay, Brian, stop
Left.
working on the car with the
Clear on
wall.
the right.
We'll do it in
Car
the
on your
pits.
right.
Well, man.
Clear on the right.
Well, no, I mean with that considered, because just watching these teams, and again, I don't know who's in their car, it could be a different driver, but some of these teams, like we were pretty square on, you know what I mean, running. And then when it got really late and at night, they picked up and we didn't. It didn't matter who was in the car. It just seemed like we were about a second or so. Do you?
Car on your right. That
Mhm.
car is a lap down. Clear on the right. Car on your left. That car is a lap down.
Yep.
Clear on the left.
Thank you, Roland. Oh, now it's my Aussie friend.
Yeah, could be. It just, yeah,
Got one on your left.
that's true.
Well,
Still there?
I
Hold the
didn't
line.
look. Could we change the wing and
Thumbs up.
shit?
Clear on the left.
No,
No.
that's in the setup.
No,
Okay.
thanks.
Although
I didn't know. Like
next year,
like
next
the
year I'm
Indy
gonna
cars.
I'm gonna put electric cylinders
Go,
on the
go,
wing,
go.
and we're gonna hide the buttons under the dash, so we will be able to.
Well,
Oh,
like
don't scare
the
you.
Indy cars, you can mess with the front wing. That's why I asked the question.
I was watching Dale Jr. that his podcast thing he does, whatever, Dirty Mo Media, and he had somebody in there. I don't remember. It was an old crew chief from like the '80s, and Dale loves to hear about all the cheating, right, and talk about what they actually did and stuff. So this guy found a couple like Lincoln Continentals, and if you remember the trunks on those cars, you would like push it down and it would pull it all the way down and lock it. You know what I mean? There was a motor on it. So he took 2 of those motors and put it on the rear cylinder or the rear spoiler at Talladega, where they could lay that thing flat on track and then hit the button in an inspection. It was fine. So Dale said, "I want that deck lid. I want that," and he gave it to him.
Not to be a distraction, Aaron, but where are you guys based out of?
Well, they were.
I'm a bit out of Melbourne.
There was one where they had Jeff Gordon's car going through
The
inspection,
Melbourneite.
Oh,
I
the
saw
silver
that.
From Brisbane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
where he just kept standing it, and he really didn't do anything to
Yeah,
it.
Everham. Yeah, he was a genius.
And then I think one's from Sydney and one's from Melbourne.
Mhm.
And then we've got this Finnish dude helping us out because we don't
Yeah,
want to stay
pretty
up to
sure.
Korean.
Yeah, so what he said is right. He messed
we
messed
got
up
Western
something on the
Australians,
car that he
Queensland,
knew would
one
get
on
their
the left.
attention,
Bit of mix of everything.
and
Yeah,
they
they
didn't
Australia
look at
love
what the
racing
real
after
cheat
all.
was. I was like, "You're
All clear,
genius,
all
dude."
Yeah,
clear.
yeah, because
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
look
yeah.
at T-Rex, right? I mean, NASCAR
Well-
said you won't ever race that car again.
we don't have a template, so blah blah blah. And
Right?
they put too much Bondo in there.
Yeah.
Got a slow
That's
car
just
up ahead.
genius. When that's what Dale Jr. says, he goes, if
Slow car ahead.
if my teams are not
Go
caught
right.
cheating, they're not going to be around long. Yeah. Oh, and DW on there telling stories about Martinsville. They'd fill the roll bars with lead pellets, like shotgun pellets, and then they would drill a hole where the jack goes, and he had a little wrench in the car, and so they would open that up and drop all the lead on the track. So he and a NASCAR official are out walking the track for some reason before the race, or it was after the race, and they see all this lead up in the corners, and he's asking DW, "What do you think that is?" And I have no idea. I mean, those were the good old days, right? Laser templates but I thought it was genius to put the hole where the jack goes. So in inspection, when they looked at the car, couldn't see the hole. They got it on jacks. Don't like the Lambo? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really don't have an opinion because I haven't raced anything else. So, yeah, I just know, I think Coral just has so much notes on this car. You know what I mean? Maybe. Okay, that makes sense. Right. Well, here's an idea. Experiment at Sebring. Pick another car and run that thing at Sebring because he said he has no notes for anything at Sebring. I love Sebring. That's very technical. Well, they got one huge one. That last one before you come to the last turn. And that last turn, to
Going
me,
high on you there,
is the
James.
hardest road course turn I've ever had. It is so fast, and it's just such a big sweeper.
Thank you.
Oh, isn't it? Okay. Okay. Er, No, not a fan. It'll do it.
Thank you.
It's so deceiving, and I found myself just braking so early and losing so much time, and I thought I'm going to turn the the racing line on just to see, when do they say you need to brake? And it was like 100 yards in front of where I was braking. It's like after you make the turn, so you're on the brakes while you're turning. Oh yeah. I think I was driving the Ferrari in the officials. I think that's what it was, but which I didn't mind. Oh, that'd be fun.
095, I'll let you know when I can.
We could see what people think, but maybe that would be a good off-season league race. I checked when I got up this morning before I ran my stand. I checked Carlos and his group. They were 3rd place.
Got one on your left.
I think Bobby was in the car. They're doing
Still
well.
there? Hold
Take
your
it.
line.
Yeah.
Clear on the left.
You know what track Carlos is really good at? I know he's not racing. Is Darlington. I mean, I watched his stream a couple times running next gen cars at Darlington. Holy smokes! He just rips the wall there. But yeah, I honestly want no part of Darlington. It's just that track that the one of oh shit, it never goes well. Mm-hmm.
The next gens are fun there.
I haven't either.
Yeah, they're way different now.
Oh yeah, you didn't you guys run in
On
what's
your
his
left.
name's next gen league for one race or something?
Still there? Hold your line.
Yeah.
Who was it? Not Corey, but one of those other guys used to.
Keep right there.
Wow, that guy has no hood, no front
Keep
clip,
right there.
and he's P13.
All clear, all clear.
Boy, he must have got the wall good. That looks like a 20-minute repair to me. But he's fast. Running 147s.
Got one on your left. That car is
The
a
car
lap
might
down.
look
Still
all
there?
beat up to
Hold your
us,
line.
but it might not be
All
that
clear,
bad.
All clear.
I'm a little surprised on the damage these cars can take and not lose much. I would have thought they'd been a lot softer than, the NASCAR stuff. Yeah, he's hurt, man. Yep. You'd think he'd be running 2-minute laps.
Yeah, but look at Talladega with Burlow. Burlow had no front clip, and he was in the draft passing
Yeah, right. You're right. I think he flipped it. His whole left side is beat in. His. Oh yeah, that baby looks like she's been on her lid. He's got lights out in the back. Hell yeah, we are showroom, baby.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Go right.
people. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, what? I saw him. Like I said, if it would have said Huck on the side, he was going to take a ride.
Speaking of him, there's another Houck in here. Chris, let's see. I don't remember what team he was on.
What is he? Your brother, sisters, cousin, former
I
roommate?
have no idea. He's like the second guy in my life I've ever seen with my name. That's not related.
I was umpiring a baseball game and I saw a black kid with my name. Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah. Mom was blonde and blonde as blonde could be, so you know what dad was.
Yeah. I'll be damned. Okay. So to tech question to so my trading paints is all screwed up. How do I've got it shut off in the task manager. Do I need to go in every file folder and delete everything? Is that how you clean it?
Isn't there like a reset
I don't
option?
know. I mean, it comes on, but nobody's paints match. Like I said, somebody else is erasing our paint. Brian has our spec map, but a white car. Yeah, many times.
Car on your
Yeah.
left.
How many times you reboot your computer?
Keep right there.
Since we started, twice.
Stay right.
Well, got to do at
All
least three
clear, all
times.
clear.
Oh, is that it? 3?
Yeah, 3 times.
Okay. I love it when the tech guys tell you to turn it on and shut it off.
Well, that usually fixes 90% of
Well,
all
I know,
it.
I get it, it does, but
I'll send you guys. There's an old video where they're playing like old Halo and shit with like BBSs and AOL. It's IT guy versus sales dude, and sales dude every time you call, how many times do you reboot it? 3, just like he told me. Okay.
3, just like you told me.
His desktop has a big penis on it. It's great. He's like, oh, dude, you can't have that.
I think I might have seen that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay, I deleted all the Lambos in the paint. Let's try turning her on. And trading paints is what was giving me the big lag. Because once I shut it off,
I've
to 80
noticed
frames.
I've noticed that trading paints, like if I flip, like if I hit just the Windows key,
Mm-hmm.
I had to turn my steering wheel too far. If I just hit the Windows key, there's like 8 or 9 versions of it down in the lower right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I think it's trying. I wonder if there's an update, or I might uninstall it and reinstall the program.
Okay, so I turned it on. Your car is now yellow and black. No sense.
Well, it's plus, from
You
from
look like
getting from getting hit all the time.
You look like a bumblebee.
Car on your right. Still there. Keep left.
Oh,
Clear on the right.
Okay, now it refreshed, and Brian's again. It's back to a white car with our spec map.
Well,
So
the
let me-
white, when I was practicing, I was doing a white car.
Car on your right.
But that shouldn't matter.
Clear on the right.
No, but you might have it from some other place or from when we were practicing. Maybe that's what's pulling.
Yeah. I saw it until my frame rate
Car on
started
your right.
dropping. Okay, now you're in a green and black car.
Clear on the right.
This is interesting. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna
Sounds,
delete. Yeah, right.
sounds like you got a Asian midget porn virus.
Could be. Might be a donkey or two involved.
Hey, did you guys hear that diarrhea is hereditary? It runs in your
Runs in the
pants.
family.
No, it runs in your pants.
Oh, your car number 32, by the way.
Good.
It's pretty cool. It like gives you different paint every lap, changes your car number.
My position doesn't change though.
I know, that's the bummer.
So if I wreck the 30 car, you see, I'm not wrecking Coral's car then. Overstreet, just remember when you get in, change the traction control. So Have I got 11-2? So have I gotten the farthest on a tank? And my
What?
my tires were like 94.
Yeah.
Because I'm scared.
It's okay, dude. That is okay. You're doing well.
It's like the first time you have sex. Do I put it in?
You're like, that's what that was about?
No, you put it in and it's like, ooh, warm. Oh, done. Oh. I might have to go to Indiana. It's been like 3 years. Drive 6 hours for 3 minutes.
Thanks, buddy.
So are we going to truck race at the mile? You too? At the but at the Milwaukee Mile. You can come stay by me. It doesn't cost you anything.
When is that?
I don't know.
Hey, you guys gonna come do this? When is it? Don't know. All right, put me down.
Okay, you're in. I don't think tickets are on sale yet for it. And they're not
I
good.
tried to get tickets to go to North Wilkes for the All-Star.
Yeah, so did we. Yeah.
Lottery deal they had. No, of course not. Yeah. Well, but they said, okay, and whatever, at this time at noon, put them in. And then, so at noon, I'm on there, right? And I pull up the website and it says, oh, we've had a problem. And they never really came back and said what they were going to do about it. So I log on next day, sold out. What? Scumbags.
You know what, though? You probably saw a better shot there than for Taylor Swift.
You couldn't pay me.
Oh, I would go there with big baggy pants just to fucking jerk off while she's playing.
Okay, so the guy behind you is running our paint. Don't scratch it.
All clear, all clear.
On a Beamer.
That's your yellow car. Yellow and black.
The Bumblebee.
Got one on your left. All right, man, that car is a lap down. Stay right. All clear, all clear.
Overstreet, who are you using as a spotter? Which app? In iRacing?
Got one on your right.
Because somebody said
Left.
that the car in front of you is a lap down. In iRacing, my iRacing doesn't say
Still
that.
there. Still there. All right, man, that car is a lap down.
Well, every once in a while, but I'm just curious
Clear on
because
the right.
that's kind of, I like that knowledge. Well, no, I do, but iRacing doesn't tell you like the car that's passing you is a lap down.
Oh, maybe he's got his chat set on high. Okay.
What is it? Yeah.
Mine's set on medium, and the guy won't even tell me when I'm running out of fuel.
Got one on
He's
your
horrible.
right. Stay left.
Yeah,
He's
mine will let me know at
All clear, all
five
clear.
laps.
Well, at 5 laps, he says, you have enough fuel to make it to the end. That's what he says. Like, the end of what? The race? Yeah, I don't think I've got 500 laps of fuel. I'm sorry. I fired
Car
him.
on your left. That car is a lap down.
God,
Stay
that
right.
fuck.
All clear, all clear.
If
Car on your
I
left.
didn't
You're
move way
Clear on
over
your
and
left.
almost hit the wall, that guy was hitting me. Yeah, I thought I was gonna hit the wall. It was either him or the wall.
Got one on your right. Keep left.
Oh,
So
fuck
just
yeah.
note to self,
Clear on the
Brian,
right.
don't hit the wall. That's not good.
I know.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, that guy's 33rd.
He's
And
got
it-
places to go, Brian.
Well, I know, you know. He must be DoorDash, must be behind.
KRI, I hope you're going to enjoy that fucking protest, idiot. Trying to purposely crash someone else, trying to overtake you legitimately is fucking dumb.
Yeah, he lets this guy go, and there's like 2 cars racing in front of him. He goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna let him go. Watch what happens." Sure enough, guy's off track. He's just on his ass, making him nervous. Nope.
Yeah, we saw that too in the 4 car. That was pretty intense.
Well, the problem was in the camera, all I saw was his
Yeah,
grill
don't worry.
emblem,
We're going to protest.
and I'm like, where the fuck do you want me to go?
Got one on your right. All clear, all clear.
And he was dive bombing me, and I'm like, fuck this. I've already had like 30x. I don't need any more.
Did you update the sheet on his pit stop? Okay.
7.6.
76. Wow. You are getting good fuel mileage.
Fit. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Stay in the car.
Phillips.
Car on your left. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Let's see how Derek Moore's team's doing. Third place. $16,000 drivers running this race. I think there's 15.7 last year.
So I found out Stacy's aunt lives right across the street from Daytona on the beach. So I like, cause she likes racing and all shit. I'm like, here, you can watch this if you wanna. She's like, oh, I'll just open the door and listen. I'm like, that's next weekend. Well, it's cool because I'd like to go out there one time. So it'd be cool. They have a place to stay. They got a pool there, everything.
All right, reinstall trading paints. Let's refresh this and see what happens. Okay. Oh my, that didn't work. You've got every color in the rainbow on your car now.
Well, LGBTQ plus whatever,
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll mess with it after the race, I guess.
All I know is I'm starving. I didn't get Webb's breakfast. DoorDash was still up and it's still on my thing, but I fell asleep.
Oh,
I did have 2 pieces of toast and peanut butter though before I started.
I made some bacon and eggs after I got out of the car. It felt like it was 6 in the morning, and I looked at the clock and it's noon. What?
I know.
What?
You know, I'm okay. It's that first 10 minutes every time I get in the fucking car.
Yeah. Well, it's tough jumping in fresh and.
I know, but you know, I get past that point, I'm doing okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're doing just what you need to do. You just get in the zone, and then you start to get a feel, and you're not really paying attention. You're not like looking for breaking points. It's just more like muscle memory.
Well, it took me a while because I had points that were actually lit up
Mm-hmm.
at night, and then well, they're not lit up anymore. So,
Right.
like coming into turn 1 here, the NASCAR light or whatever,
Right.
the way the lights hit it, it lit up.
Yeah. In the day, you have to look for it.
Yeah, double shifted there, went from 2nd to 4th.
Hmm.
I think these paddles, I think I overdid it.
As long as you don't go fourth to first, you're good.
Well, I wonder when I went into the bus stop, because I wasn't going to 3rd until after the first turn. I wonder if it double clicked on me.
Could. That would do it.
That would have set me around.
All right, so Overstreet, we were sitting P17, and P16 is 2 laps up on us.
You will be faster than him, by
The
the
guy
way.
behind us is a lap behind us. So the guy in front of us is running 145s, the guy behind us is running 148.
Keep left. Still there? Hold your line.
High 145s, but
Still there? Hold your line. That car is a lap down. All clear, all clear.
oh, I didn't realize I did that. I did get a 146. 146.999. My last lap.
Yeah, but you also had a 30-minute lap, so
Oh, well, I don't know if that counts.
Who was in the car?
You?
No, you kicked me out. Pulled the old band hammer. Get out!
You gone.
I felt like Bailey Dutton there for a moment.
Oh, geez. I think Overstreet's lap is still the fastest. Oh, did Coral get it? Oh. Oh, that's right. He told me. Sweet draft, he said. So it doesn't matter. You still got opportunity. Yeah.
Not no more. Are you going to teach us the way it used to was too?
I want to learn you something yet.
Traction control saved me there.
You've been consistent. You're on those 152s, knocking them down.
I said, if I can get past the first 10 minutes, I'm okay.
Oh, we had to bring that up. I was thinking it, not gonna lie.
Car on your left.
So,
All
so,
clear, all
so what
clear.
do you want to do for the next 30 minutes?
Get in the car and drive.
Car on your left.
No.
All clear, all clear.
Get in the car and watch Netflix?
Yeah, right. And that's something. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got one on your right.
They are.
Was it
Still
a
there?
fast
Hold your
charger?
line.
Because a lot of them in Wisconsin,
Keep left.
they haven't
Man,
put fast
car to the
chargers
left
in.
now. All clear, all clear.
I'm just gonna question how many Teslas are shopping at Walmart. Do they have like a standard plug in all the electric cars? Or is it like an iPhone that has their special plug?
No, yeah, they have their special plug. Tesla has their special plug. Yeah,
So you need an
but they
adapter.
have an adapter that
Of
you
course
can
they
get.
do.
Got one on your left. All clear, all clear.
Exactly, right? What the hell? Hmm. I just can't get on board with the electric yet.
The Mustang probably.
I'll go wide in the second horseshoe, Andrew.
Oh, the Mach 2s, or whatever.
And it's not a Mustang. Yeah.
No, exactly. As a way to try to leverage the Mustang name, right, on an electric vehicle.
That's what they were doing. Yeah. My dad's neighbor's got the new Ford Lightning, and it's supposed to be able to go like 250 miles with towing 5,000 pounds or something. He gets like 90.
Really?
Yeah, and he's towing like his boat. That's it.
Car on your right. All clear, all clear. Got one on your right. Keep left. Stay left. 3 wide, you're on the left. Car on your right. You're 2 wide there. All clear, all clear.
Pitting next time.
I'll get this sheet. Yeah. Next lap. He's in turn 1 now. So is this going to be 31 laps, Brian? Or am I going to have to do the math?
Car on your right.
I don't know.
I can look on the stint counter.
Still
Yep,
there.
31.
Clear on the right.
So I couldn't get the. See, I fixed a car and I can't get 32.
Yeah, so last stint's going to be, looks like 7 laps. I don't think you can fuel save 7 laps.
Pit box is early. Be ready.
7:54.
Kick me.
Oh, now the last stint is 2 laps. We can save 2 laps. Well, yeah, but it's just it's calculating, you know, you running what you run, and yeah, it's assuming your time is gonna
That's
you'll
it.
come in
Go.
on schedule. That car sounds badass with the pit limiter on outside. It just roars. It does, doesn't it? I agree. Pop, 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 pop.
All right, I gotta eat. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay, so Team Reckless is still 2 laps in front of us. Let me check out this guy's lap times. He's running. He used in his last stint. He ran pretty much 149s, 150s, a couple 148s. But yeah, I had a little bit of that too. I didn't know if it was my pedals or iRacing. Boy, the blimp view is hazy as hell.
The leader is pitting now. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. The leader is pitting now.
Are you good, bud? I'm gonna jump for a few minutes. All right. Good luck, man.
Car on your right. All clear, all clear.
All right, how are we looking? That's good. Especially considering it's getting warm and greasy. Yep. Yeah, greasiest time of day is probably about now and in the next couple hours, because that'll be sun highest and the track usage is, yes. Yeah. Can we go higher than all of it? Let's see. Ooh, Tim Tomlinson. Did he drive that car at some point today? Really been tracking Team Reckless here, because that's kind of our opportunity. Yeah, because with that 5-minute repair, that really takes BNR kind of out of grasp, unfortunately. Oh, did he? Oh, damn. Don't kill it. That'll do it. Man, had we been able to pace BNR, there's that top 15. They're sitting in that spot right now. And even better is they handed the car off to Cameron Smith, who is not their ringer. Caleb's their ringer, and he was just smoking times. Oh yeah, I mean, he put down... And mind you, the car is not perfect. Like, they have been into some stuff as well. And he put a string of 145s together. I mean, that guy is an animal. Yeah, I chased, when Skylar was in the car, I chased Skylar down from, like 16 or 17 seconds back, and then for the entire second stint, it was pretty much a, heads-up draw. I see Misfit Racing, who actually we were running around earlier in the day, or actually yesterday. They are playing the strategy game of not repairing a lot of damage, because they're currently on the same. They're in a very tight position battle, like for 11th through 13th. So they're out there with no hood, half the front bumper missing, the rear bumper's half fallen off. It is the Ferrari. Oh yeah, I mean, he looks terrible, but this guy, he's doing 146 fives. So he's, yeah, I don't know how you make. I don't care how good your setup is, how good your car is. With that much of a hole in the front of your car, there's no way you're doing a 146. So, yeah. Well, they updated the damage model for the GT cars, and apparently it was a visual update. Yeah, that's just annoying. That's like, alright. I understand the strategy call of, trying to save time not being on pit road, but you shouldn't be able to do 146s in that state. Right. Right.
You're
I
welcome,
see we got
mate.
around arrow speed. I wonder what happened to them. Uh, 11-minute. That looks like where it happened. Let me go see what happened. I can't seem to tell what happened because then, like a handful of laps earlier, they have a 9-minute lap. Oh! I found it. Driver fell asleep at the wheel. It looks like on the exit of NASCAR 2. Puts her into the wall, and then just rubs all the way down the wall, and it spins out. So it's almost as if, I wonder if that they had like a control failure or something. Because there's no way that that's how they
Got
would
one
have
on your right.
handled that.
Clear on the right.
Then that knocked the toe out. They went in for repairs. I don't know what caused then the 11 minute, but maybe they got on track and realized it wasn't fixed yet and said, you know what, we need the full complement of repair. I'm guessing that's what it was. Is they did the required because it was crabbing. They did the required, get on track, realize
Turn one,
this
there
ain't
you
good,
go. I'll go wide.
and continued to finish. So, I'll take it. Another spot for us. Just need 2 more cars like that to get top 15. And Team Attrition, I like the name. Spotless car in 5th.
Car on your right. Clear on the right.
You're on your first. Okay. Alright. I mean, it's gonna be at least a full stint plus, based on. Where we're at right now is the stint you're on now, the stint following that, then my first full stint plus 3 laps. If you didn't scroll all the way down, it may not have shown him the whole thing, maybe. So that last stint is going to be really interesting. I may actually put it in fuel save mode to avoid having to make that splash of gas and go for the last 2 or 3 laps. Guess I'll see what the numbers come back when you finish this first leg and start crunching the numbers.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. Go right. Go right.
Not sure what that all was about. Wasn't even expecting him to do that. No. Well, it's like I knew he had, fresh, cold tires, but that's not how you handle that. That's not normal operating procedures. Showing 2, potentially 3. Alright. Sure. Okay. enter corner early. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. I mean, considering very first pit stop, I was basically out going through 3. Yeah. I had the, I think I had the low fuel pressure light come on, like, through the bus stop. So yeah, you can milk, you can milk a little bit out of it without even,
505, pitting this lap.
changing the engine map. Depending on where the math works out, I may run in like engine map, 2 or 3 to get us that last little bit. But right. Yeah, I was gonna say I may have to get, quarter or half of a lap, but it's like I can find that in a 30 lap stint. Which would make sense, because I think Brian was hitting 31s somewhat consistently when he was running the slower pace. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just looking at the the laps in the that have been entered in the spreadsheet. Meanwhile, in the overnight section, Ed and I did 29s. Granted, we were hauling the mail through that section because, cold air and fast track, so... Because the 29 is the same stint I hit that 45. Were you saying I shouldn't have gone for broke? Even without the 45, I think I had a string of 46s there that were all faster. Well, I've got to keep you in check somehow. And thankfully, whatever damage we have picked up throughout the course of the event has been repairable to the point of being able to drive. Which, it cannot be said about some people on track right now. And I think the biggest key is the wing is straight and the rear diffuser has not been, messed with really. Whatever damage was back there was easily fixed. Unlike the turtles from last year. So, guy to your rear is lapping 147.5s. Multiple laps behind us, so no factor if you just want to let him go. Oh yeah, I mean, don't slow down for him, but just giving you the heads up that he's tracking generally faster, and we've got 9 laps on him, so I think we can afford to let him have one of those. Sitting here, absolutely not. I guess if I go back and do the math, I feel like I earned that 29 lap because I did 31 laps to start the race. I paid in advance. Yeah. I noticed I had a credit on the account and spent it. Likely not, because he's got 10 laps to his rear and 8 laps to his forward, so he's not really.
All right, man. That car is a lap.
There's no
All
positions
clear, all
he can
clear.
really get without help. I find it interesting. It's about a 50-50 split on the Lamborghinis on who installed the endurance lights and did not. Oh. Numbers are hard. You know what? I'm fine with him taking that turn like that every single time. Because, he's currently 10th. You know, you do that just
We have a slow car on the right.
a bunch of more times. Alright, you got second in your rear view. Wonder if they're doing some fuel save as well. Oh. Second place just changed drivers, so he's likely on fresh tires as well. Please make this easy on me. Oh,
One on
lordy.
your left. Clear on the left. Got one on your left. Clear on the left.
Well, he's second. He's got places to go. Well, yeah, he's got, like I said, he's got places to go. And third place has an entire lap behind him, so, you know, he's breathing down his neck, basically. Yeah, the thought process of some of these guys is just kind of look at it like, okay. You just described, I think, 3 or 4 of them, but okay. Four position. Right. 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 If it was for a position, I have a suspicion it was the 01, who is the Audi I battled with for a stint and a half. Because we were pretty much on... Because we were pretty on par in terms of lap time, but we had the speed in different areas. Yep, really trimmed out, struggled through the infield. Like... Yep. And the Audis in general, that's just their nature, and I think they went even more so with it. Because seriously, it's like I could just, you know,
Alright, man, that
he'd
car
walk
is left
away,
now.
get, you know, second and a quarter out in front of me, and then turn 1. All right, got 7/10. Turn 4, picked up 2/10. By the straightaway, I'm right up his rear. Mm-hmm. Yep. Right. Yep. Right. Well, that was interesting.
Got one on your right.
Did the wiper just activate for
Stay
you?
left.
Oh. Well, I'm just
Left.
watching from, you know, outside view here. And as you're coming out of the bus stop, all of a sudden the
left.
wiper turned on and turned back
Stay
off.
left. Clear
I'm
on
like,
the right.
is it
Got one on your
raining?
right. Clear on the right.
Don't you just love them? Yep. Yeah, some people gotta learn how to let people go. You know, give up 2/10 to save a second. So just watch out for this 69. Yep. Yep. Alright, so this Audi that's about to pass you, is it him? Alright. Yep, that was the one that I spent a stint and a half battling, so... Nice.
Car on your left. Stay right. All clear, all clear.
Nice little twitch there. Yeah, I think it was Skylar was driving the car for the entire time I was in the car. And I ran them down from about 16 seconds ahead. But part of it was I think they were kind of dealing with a little bit of traffic. I had wide open track all the way up to his rear bumper. You know, obviously a couple of slow cars we'd, zip on by really quick, but then once I was there, it's like, all right, I was able to complete the pass after sitting behind them for a little while. And then I couldn't get away from them because they'd keep drafting off of me. I get into the infield and get my second and a quarter, and then I'd get it all back in the straightaway section and get right up to me, and then I'd pull away going into turn 1. And all the while, 4th place can't figure out what to do about us. Because we were pacing 4th place at that point. Even though we were battling for 19th. Or 18th or whatever it was. Nice. Perfect. I mean, that'd be the amazing way to do it, because then you don't have to think about it. Yeah. Go for broke, maybe, give it 5 laps to save, and then good to go. Gotcha. Makes sense.
Got one on your right. Clear on the right. Got one on your right. All clear, all clear.
I wonder if Tim Tomlinson is going to finish things out for Team Reckless or not. I feel like they're going to have a driver swap still to do. Because he's been in the car a while, but I wonder if he's going to finish it out, and if they don't, who goes in. Because they're like a 50-50 bag on people that can drive and people that can't drive. We need Abby. We need more Abby. He's Well, he started the race for him. Yeah, he did. And then he immediately crashed, but like I said, we need more Abby. He's crashed that car more times than anybody else on that team, as far as I can tell. Alright, you got the leader to your rear. Followed closely by 8. And this particular leader is very impatient, just as an FYI. Ignore the fact that he's up by multiple laps. That's not important. Remember, he's a leader. He has entitlement to anywhere he wants to be at any time. Who's driving that car? Can't possibly. Okay, so it's not Steven, who is a complete squeaker, whiny box.
Car on your left.
So entitled when he was on the radio earlier.
Right. All clear, all clear.
Oh yeah, I ended up muting it. I got this through third hand from Ed, but I guess he was having a problem with some lapped car that was not giving him the preferred line. And the lap car's like, I'm not required to give you the preferred line. I'm in the middle of my own battles, thanks. And he's like, well, don't tell me how to drive. I'm like, okay. Alright, but way to be a doofus. I mean, they're one of the teams that, manipulated their iRating. Put the worst driver in to start, at least to register the team, and then after they get a server join. It's like, if you're gonna play that kind of game, you're gonna get, the less experienced drivers. That means you need to work around them. That is on you. Thinking ahead to Sebring, if there's actually enough interest, it'd be kind of cool to field 2 cars at Sebring. I'm pretty much, I wouldn't say 100%, but I'm almost there committed to doing Sebring this year. I don't think there's anything on the calendar, so last weekend of March. Unfortunately, unlike Daytona, where I had a pretty good note set to get us going, my last Sebring notes are Corvette related. So I don't have any Lambo notes. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of tinkering. But that's just such a fun track to run. I forgot about that.
You have about 5 laps to go left.
The infamous final turn. Yep. Yeah, that's a technical track though, so it's like you gotta put seat time in on it. There's really no safety runoff in most of the corners, so if you bugger it up, you're gonna destroy the car. Or be immediately in the grass and spinning out. Like there's no cushion. Good God, dealing with prototypes there is a nightmare. At least here you got most places you can kind of get out of the way somewhere. There really isn't anywhere to get out of the way at Sebring.
Car on your right. That car is a lap down. All clear, all clear.
Alright, so they just put Dane Simpson in to Team Reckless. I would assume Dane will finish out their run. Which would make sense. Dane, I think, was one of their faster drivers.
That car is a lap down. You got one on your left. All clear, all clear. Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Weird hearing a NASCAR style call out bleed through. Like, wait a minute. We ain't in no NASCAR. We're in a nice car, but not a NASCAR. I mean, if somebody came knocking on my door and was going to offer it up in this condition, I'd probably still take it. Alright. Alright. So you're going for the 32 or just gonna get the 31? Alright. Right. Really kind of depends on where we line up with the leader when they get the white displayed, and it really depends on when, you know, where on track the leader is when the clock hits, you know, under the minute. So we may need an extra additional lap. That's you know, between the two of us, between two stints, that's easy enough to get. But if you hit the 32, I mean, we're pretty much in golden territory based on the calculator. Man, those Porsches pick up a lot more rubber on the front end than the Lambos do. They are just caked on there. Don't get me wrong,
We have
we
about
got,
2
you know,
laps
we
of
got
fuel left.
quite a bit of rubber, but just saw that Porsche there off frame, and it was looked like you had a can of like that, you know, textured Rust-Oleum and just kind of misted it across it. Nice. Oh yeah, if you got a lap and a half and you just pass pit road, you're good. You got the 32, it looks like. So really didn't give up much to do it. Yeah. They gotta throw fuel in it, so. And based on the calculator, that will eliminate the final 2 laps needed there on the end. Final fuel stint calculator says final stint should consume 27.04 gallons out of a possible 27.5. So excellent.
Got one on your left. All clear, all clear.
We'll get the final number once you actually roll off pit road, but just estimating here.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. Or on your right.
Early box, remember.
Pit box is early, be ready.
Alright.
Alright, that's it. Go. The leader is pitting now.
How close were you? The end of pit to getting in your seat? Alright.
The leader is pitting now.
Yep. Time calculator says that we got just shy of a gallon to the good based on the time you exited pit road, so which should work out to be about a lap, so you probably don't even have to do it for the full 5. Alright. Keep in mind, Aerospeed Racing is now on the same lap as us. They took over 17th. But they are going to have to pit, so. They are 13. Currently going through turn 1, so. Really no need to push though, because again, they're gonna have to make the pit as well.
Still there. Clear on the left.
And it takes nearly a lap to pit, so you're within that. As the Aerospeed Racing, they should actually be pitting here in the next, 1 to 2 laps anyway, just based on the stint math.
Got one on your left. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Just slap the toe strap there on the back and bring her on home, right?
Got one on your right. Stay left. 3 wide, you're on the left.
And here comes
You're on
Reckless,
your
of
right.
course.
You're 2 wide there. Still there. Clear on the right.
I mean, I would guess probably struggling with the same speedway speed problem we have, honestly. Is up to 84. And still climbing.
We got a slow car up ahead. Car on your right. Stay left. All clear, all clear.
It's reckless.
Car on your right.
Because they
Clear
pit.
on the right. Car on your right. All clear, all clear.
So they're on schedule. For positioning sake, they are currently going through turn 1, so they're not, terribly far behind. Right. If it makes you feel any better, I guess he's probably not up to speed yet. On his previous run, he was running low 148s, maybe a high 147. They did keep the same drivers, so I would expect similar times. I'd probably let that 15 go just because he's been
Car on your left.
predictably unpredictable all race.
Clear on the left.
So now just settle into your rhythm, check your engine map. Alright. Yep. Do you want information on his whereabouts and lap times or no? I hate when it does that when I pull up lap times and it's like, you want to see the top, right? I'm like, no. Alright, so you ran a 148.5 to his 147.58. Just entered the speedway. You're 147.9 to his 147.89. So, pretty much equal. Hopefully we can get a tow off this guy. Yeah, he is going to have no pressure for a long time. There's nobody behind him for probably 15 seconds plus.
Car on your right. All clear, all clear.
You handled it well, though. I didn't do it. You're 148.36 to his 147.61. Keep checking in with Reckless every now and again, hoping that they're in a pile of parts in the corners somewhere. Only just because over the overnight, it'd be more than a few times I'd check in with them and they'd be in the pit road with parts hanging off the car, so... Your 148.41 to his 147.63. Your 147.89 to his 147.15. No. Yeah, you're better off not looping it. Because the hope is that if he's pushing it for everything, you know, he's worth trying to run you down, he does that, as opposed to you doing that, trying to stay ahead of him. And he's still going to have to deal with the lap traffic. I mean, ultimately it'll give him the tow at some point, but he'll also have to get around him. Finger. Yep. Big time. Did he hit anything? No, he just powered up too hard going onto the straightaway. Tried to get more than he could handle. No damage though, so he will continue on, but that buys you a pocket. Just don't do the same, because it's getting greasy.
Car on your left. Still there. All clear, all clear.
I heard the spotter speak up, and I'm like, there's nobody around you. I'm like, oh right, I looked at went backwards in time to look at a replay. Never returned alive.
Go right. Got one
And
on your left.
oh shit!
All clear, all clear.
We'll get new undergarments from Kmart in the pits. And those are the things there's nothing you can do about them. It's luck of the draw. Yeah, it was right through there he looped it, just powering up out of the corner. I know that's easy enough to do when you get, you know, hot, slick tires. Yep, you're trying to, alright, I can get another 10th here. So at this point, just run your race. Third position. He's been running a consistent 149. So you are going to catch him. And he is behind 22nd, who just did a driver change, and their first timed lap out was a 1:55. So you're gonna have a Mercedes to deal with here in a minute, or more like in a couple turns.
Car on your left. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, third place just did a 1:52 this past lap, so you'll get him quickly. I think he was given instructions, don't crash. Because positionally, I mean, they've got that position locked down. They got 5 laps to 4th, and they need a miracle to catch 2nd. So I think he's just phoning it in at this point, which completely smart move. Checking. I don't think so. If you did, it was a while ago. There's traffic between you and him at this point, but no. Oh, he overran turn 1 just now, actually. Didn't loop it, but went way up in the marbles. So he is he's stepping all over himself right now. Thought he was about to run it wide here through International Horseshoe too. I kind of figured we'd have to at some point. I had it at 7 for... That's fair. Yeah, I had it at 7 early in the race, just because of the, we're kind of in that same weather pattern right now. Right. Right. Yeah, may as well let the computer step in if needed.
Car on your left. Keep right there. All clear, all clear.
Let you go. Yeah, he's definitely phoning it in. That's a smart thing to do for a podium. Alright. Yeah, I mean, if you can't, I'm not that concerned about it. The math says we're gonna have about a lap extra at the moment, just with the way the clock is coming down and with us being lapped again. But I always like to have an extra than a deficit. But you know, I'll have an entire stint just about to you know, make that happen if need be. Alright. I mean, we've been going at this for 22 hours and 40 minutes, so yeah, that'll do it. I hear you on that. That was the reason during my first break I slept like garbage, just because I'm like, well, I don't want to oversleep my alarm, understanding that we're in the middle of the night, so there's really no backup plan. It's not like if it was the middle of the day where you could be like, hey, Ed, get your ass over here. Get your ass over here, somebody. It's like, nope, you've got a double stint, and nobody's going to be around to help you. Yeah, dude. Alright, he's crossing the yellow line now. Which works out to be about 12 and a half, 13 seconds based on one of the clocks I got running. He has backed off his pace though since the incident. He is in the 148s. If that gives you any kind of consolation prize. So, I mean, he's still gaining, you know, 10th or 2 here or there, but he's definitely not hard charging like he was. I think I think he realized he was pushing it too far. So just keep running your comfortable pace, and we'll see where the chips fall after the pit stop. Because I wonder, will he run it out, or will a driver change occur? Because he's been in that. Exactly. Well, they're a couple laps behind us on pit strategy, so I think they're better on fuel than we are. But he's been in the car since 6:58, so he's done. He'll have done a 2 full stints by the time of that pit stop. Well, the question is he going to triple it, Or are they gonna put
Car on
one
your
of their
left.
fresh guys in for the sprint home?
All clear, all clear.
'Cause, I mean, he's put in a ton of time. I'm just scrolling through some of the times. I mean, they've got a decent sized roster, and I think he's taken the lion's share of the drive time, so I mean he's fast. So I can understand why he's carried the load for him, but and he is at the line now. 148.3 to your... Yep, so... Take what you can get. Doesn't matter you're getting towed along, that was the lap time. Team Reckless is still not in a pile of parts like I've been hoping for. It ain't over till it's over, but I think they may have put their less wrecker driver in for the remainder. Since they did it. True. A lot of tired idiots. Yes. Tired idiots that may or may not be going after a position. Damn. Just taking a look at some of the guys we were running around when I handed off. I mean, had we run a nearly flawless race, even if we had some of the, the 5-minute repairs or whatever, I mean, that's going to be, yes, whatever. I mean, we could have been in the discussion of a top 5, depending on how the chips fell. No, for sure a top 10.
Got one on your right. All clear, all clear.
Honestly, where we need a second car. A go for broke car and a, get up to snuff car. Now that we got enough interested parties, most events, I think that's what we should start doing, is probably get 2 cars going, Probably could do 3 apiece, honestly. I mean, for Sebring, for sure, gonna be, either team of 2 or 3, because you can do it. You can do that one easily with 2 drivers. 4 is too much per car, I think. At least in my opinion, because I like to actually drive there, as opposed to do my one shift and then watch everybody else drive. Somebody just connected. I get that. I've gotten that a couple times tonight, or today, where somebody connects in for their shift and it, drops a couple frames. Man, man, you could walk the outside track of that corner and never touch pavement. It's just a pile of marbles. So that last lap was a 148.2 to his 147.6. Yep. I mean, I can try, but yeah. Oh, I want to be running at the end of this damn thing, and I have a 0x on the line, so. Outside, don't say it. You're in the car still, don't say it. Now, when I ran that last shift, the car definitely had lost about a second and a half, I think, off of what it could have done. You know, just from driving it in different environments, you know, in practice, it's like I could not. During that shift, I should have been consistently in the 146, like the mid to low 146s. And I was hitting them every now and again, but a lot of that was probably with help. I was more stuck in like the mid to high 147s in that overnight period when I didn't have help. Until I had that one guy to go chase down, then I put down some 146s here and there, but... Like I was telling Ed, I'm like, all I needed was a rabbit and a draft. There's what?
Car on your right.
Oh.
Keep left. All clear.
You
all
touched the
clear.
grass? Yeah. I've come. There's a couple times in that overnight shift when I was chasing this guy that's up your crev that I'm like, I don't know how I didn't get a 1x, but I'm not gonna complain. Because I mean, I was getting every bit of the bus stop trying to, you know, A, hunt the guy down and then defend. Track temp's still rising though, up to 87. I know that's the average for the track, and that doesn't help when it's cloudy, but... Hey, it can't be as bad as 131. It was horrible, but honestly, it was good information, even so. Like, this is the absolute worst case scenario, and the car can handle it. It may not handle it fast, but it can handle it. Which I guess was better than what, you know, some people could say in that group. Alright. Perfect. Alright. I guess I'll go out there, turn the wick up to go, and run it out and see where the chips land. This is honestly where all the strategy gets real interesting. Like, okay, are they going to put somebody in? Are they going to keep them in? Did they save enough fuel or not? Wonder why. Let's see what that could have been. I mean, I just all I did was go quickly through the scrubber, and so it's possible maybe he just had a really poor entry onto the speedway section. Right. Right. He had a 149.323, so something happened. Like I said, best guess is maybe he just really botched his entry to the speedway.
Got a slow car on the way.
We got places to be there, Mr. 23rd position.
Got one on your right. Stay left. Clear on the right.
Oh, interesting. So, the 01, they did end up switching drivers back to Richard Johns, who has been averaging high 148s, 149s, a couple of 150s thrown in, so... Damn, I wish we could have stayed on the same lap as them. That would have made a real interesting run. And just purely from the standpoint that, you know, because we had a pretty balanced car comparative to him, or to them.
Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
And lasso that Audi. Yeah, happens. You woke him up.
Got a slow car on the way. Go right. That car is a lap down. You got about 5 laps.
Hi, bye. Oh! I don't think the 13 saw him there. He had a dart. He didn't hit him. But the 11 was not pulling away, so I don't know what he broke, but they had to tell
Go
him.
left.
Yeah, he had to take a kind of a last-minute dart to avoid. On the bad news front, last lap he did do a 146.9. That slingshot going. Put in a 146.6. So he's turned up the wick here. Just keep running your run though. Unfortunately, Team Reckless has not wrecked it. Maybe the rest of that team is reckless and this guy is reckless. I don't even know why that's a question, Clark. Y'all like big girls. I thought there was a default answer that was assumed. How many laps you got? Alright. So 3 more from where you're at for pits? Okay. And that puts you at 31, right? Alright. Bye. Hope you find your dad. Well, he's back into the 147s. He slowed down a little bit. Oh, wow. 146.06. I was about to say, damn, you got yourself a 147.0, and then he just comes in and says, bitch, please.
Got about 2 laps left on fuel.
Alright.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
You at 7 right now? Ah, that's fine.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
Alright, remember, early box.
Pit box is early, be ready.
All you can do.
Alright, that's it, go.
Nothing says they can't make a mistake
The
again,
leader
so.
is pitting now.
Or Team Reckless ends up in a pile of parts again. That's the real motivator.
The leader is pitting now. Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
Did they do a driver swap? It's ridiculous. This guy has no hood and he's pulling on me. Thanks, iRacing.
Got one on your right. All clear, all clear.
You're right, 505.
Nope, goodbye.
We were a bit worried for you there. We watched you lock it up.
Yeah, I've got a few sides.